in color. It's the dating game. And look out, because here comes Dusty Springfield.
What's it gonna be? Please tell me, is it really me? Please tell me, are you up for fun? A little loving on the run and leave me crying, crying. What's it gonna be? Tomorrow, will it set me free? Tomorrow, gotta know for sure, broken heart don't ever heal, it just keeps hurting.
Now, don't go away, because England's dynamic Dusty Springfield is here to stay and play game 2 with us this evening. And we'll be back with a dating game in just 60 seconds.
One is a comedian who is quite capable of reproducing that delightful phenomenon with audiences wherever he appears. He's a nightclub entertainer, has displayed his comedic talents on every top television variety show. And we're delighted to welcome Milt Kamen. Milt, welcome. A buyer for a major department store chain, Bachelor number 2, returned to his home in Athens, Greece last year and recorded a hit song called And You Never Return. He enjoys riding, he fences, and his name is John Gouliao. John, welcome to you. And in promotion and sales for a record company, Bachelor number 3 would like to be president of the company. President hears that. He's a well-traveled gentleman who has his own yacht. He was born in Los Angeles, and we're happy to welcome Scott Ross. Scott, welcome to you. And there are 3 genial gentlemen waiting to meet our musical miss. Now, of course, to prevent her from hearing the introductions of our 3 bachelors, we've been keeping her isolated off stage in a soundproof room. Let's bring her on stage right now. A talented swinging singer, no longer 1/3 of the Springfield Trio, she's emerged as a top-flight solo artist. With her first hit record, I Only Want to Be With You, her popularity zoomed, and every disc and LP album has been a hit since then. From London, England, may we welcome to the dating game, Dusty Springfield. Hi, Dusty. How are you? Nice to see you. First of all, congratulations on your success in the recording field. Just fabulous. And also thank you for the fantastic opening to our show. And now I'll ask you if you are familiar with how we play the game.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very simple. You ask the questions, select a date, all right?
Good.
We'll start with a hello and see how the guys over there sound tonight. Bachelor number 1, would you please say good evening to Dusty?
Good evening to Dusty.
Thank you. Very literate. Number 2.
Kalispera kukla mudasti. This is good evening to a gorgeous girl, Grecian style.
All right. And number 3.
Good evening, Dusty.
Okay, we have 3 obviously different types over there, and you have to sort out which one you like best. Dusty, have a seat right here. Make yourself comfortable, get your questions ready, and you may begin. Good luck.
All right. Bachelor number 1. If you were sentenced to spend the rest of your life in a harem in the middle of the desert, surrounded by 300 girls, forever and ever and ever, what would your reaction be?
I would be very surprised. Forever
Is that all?
Is that it?
Is that it? Well, I think after I got over my surprise, I would just feel that it was going to be a tremendously hard and long life.
Okay.
Short life, I mean.
Bachelor number 2, I'd like to ask you this. If you had to spend, you were ordered to spend $1,000 in one evening, an evening out, we were going to have a great time, but you had to spend a whole $1,000, where would we go? Where would you take me?
Where would I take you, darling? Oh, sure, I'll take you at the Greek Riviera, which is the new Phaleron, and we'll sit by the beach in there with the beautiful tavernas, and we'll have some beautiful guitar music, or rather bouzouki, and I will sing to you «Alto παραθύρο μου στέλνω ένα δύο και τρία και τέσσερα φιλιά».
Sounds like a good idea.
It's a good way to spend $1,000.
All right, bachelor number 3. If you had £2, that's £2 is $4.80 at the new devalued rate. If you had £2 and you were going to take me out, $4.80, where would you take me?
For $4.80, I think the nicest thing we could do would to take a moonlight walk along the beach, go into a very tasty hamburger stand, have an American hamburger and American Coca-Cola.
Sounds like a very good idea. Bachelor number one, going back to you. If we had no money at all, you had no money at all, that is, what would we do?
Well, I'd ask the girls in the harem to... but if we didn't have any money, I think that, well, we'd just take a walk, and after a while...
Walking on their mind.
Yes, well, without money, it's very difficult to fly. And after that, I think we'd talk. And if we both were broke, I think we'd probably get into an argument. But I think otherwise we just take a walk and discuss philosophy, because when you have no money, that's what you discuss.
It's news to me. All right, let's see. Bachelor number 3. Start with you. Since music plays obviously such a big part in my life, could you possibly show me your musical abilities by singing me the corniest love song, just a little bit of it, that you can possibly think of, just a little bit?
Yes, beyond the reef, where the sea is dark and cold,
Hey.
my love waits there, somewhere beyond.
That sounds great. I gotta get back. I gotta get. Oh, the Grecian gent has already sort of warbled some more in Greek. It sounded good. Could you some corny Greek love song?
Corny Greek love song.
Some corny Greek love song.
Or aren't there any corny Greek love songs?
Let me see. Άσε πάρω να φύγουμε σ' άλλη γη, σ' άλλα μέρη που κανένα δεν ξέρουμε. Is that good enough?
That's
That
fine.
sounds beautiful. Yeah. Can I ask number one to do it as well?
Huh?
Bachelor number one, you're the one who wants to talk about philosophy, right? If we haven't got any money.
Yes.
So sing for me.
In Greek?
Sing me a philosophical love song.
Philosophical love song.
A fine romance, my friend, this is a
All right, that's the signal, Dusty, and now you have a minute to think about which one of our singers you're going to choose for a date. They're all just great, and it's going to be tough. Meanwhile, we'll be right back after this message. Welcome back to the dating game, and Dusty, yeah, we're back. Time is up, and one of the gentlemen over there is about to be chosen. Of course, it's only your decision that counts, Dusty, so I'll ask you, which one gets the date? Will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Dusty, this is it. Which one is it going to be?
Well, I'm sort of bowled over by the flamboyance of bachelor number 2.
Number 2, all right. Indeed flamboyant, and indeed a fine singer. Now, I'll tell you what, before we meet him, I would like you to meet the other gentleman, all right? You did not select bachelor number 3, who did a Beyond the Reef, Beyond Belief. He's in promotion and sales for a record company, so he knows his music. He has his own yacht, by the way, Dusty. We missed that. From Los Angeles, Scott Ross. Scott, come on and say hello to Dusty Springfield. Very well. That was a beautiful job, Scott. Nice going. You also did not select bachelor number 1, who had some great answers for you and did a pretty good job of singing, too. He is, as a matter of fact, basically a comedian. One of America's funniest and most popular comics. He's played nightclubs, television. Everybody knows Milt Kamen. Milt, come on and say hello to Dusty.
He was on a TV series with me in London.
And you didn't recognize his voice, obviously, or else you didn't want him. One of the two. No, that couldn't be. No, that wouldn't be.
There's a tremendous change after flying over your ears.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll tell you, gentlemen, it was our pleasure having both of you with us this evening. And for you, we have the Baron, an entirely new collection of total grooming products presented in this handsome overnight kit complete with mirror and towel. All yours from the Baron, created by Evian. Also from Caravel, you'll each receive a fashionable calendar watch with precision jeweled movement and up-to-the-minute styling. It's the smart way to tell the time all the time from the Caravel division of Boulevard. Scott, thank you very much. Milt, thanks, buddy. Thank you. Good luck. All right. Well, we have one more flamboyant gentleman over there who sang very well, and I'll tell you something else about him, Dusty. He, as a matter of fact, is a singer. He has recorded some songs in Athens, did it last year, so he is Greek, too. He currently is a buyer for a major department store here in Los Angeles. From Athens, John Goulia. John Goulia. Whee! Whoa! Hold it. If John will put you... Hold it, John. John, Dusty, if you'll just sit still for just a moment, I'll tell you what's going to happen on your date. Now, there's a popular sport that was originally a means of transportation and communication, going back to 1200 A.D., and that's the sport which you and John will be enjoying at its finest, because you are going on your chaperone dream date to one of the skiing centers of the world, to Kitzbühel, Austria. You can work up your yodeling in the heart of the most beautiful and exciting ski country you've ever seen. You'll find Kitzbühel one of Austria's oldest and most famous sports centers, which attracts ski enthusiasts from all around the world. You and John and your dating game chaperone will be staying in a typical Austrian hotel, which boasts an ice rink, a covered swimming pool, and of course a ski school to prepare you for the many trails which are awaiting you if you don't know how to ski already. There are 4 cable cars, 30 ski lifts to take you to the top of those trails, and then, of course, you're on your own. You'll tour the colorful town of Kitzbühel, enjoy a traditional Austrian dinner, and an evening of joyous Tyrolean entertainment. You'll go sleigh riding and tobogganing, so have an exciting and stimulating skiing adventure in Kitzbühel, Austria. Have fun. You ski? Well, you can learn. Dusty, thank you very much. John, take good care of Dusty now. Have a ball.
In color, it's the dating game. And look out, because here comes Dusty Springfield.
What's it gonna be? Please tell me, is it really me? Please tell me, I am for fun, a little loving on the run, and make me cry. What's it gonna be? Tomorrow, will it set me free? Tomorrow.
Now, don't go away, because England's dynamic Dusty Springfield is here to stay and play Game 2 with us this evening. And we'll be back with a dating game in just 60 seconds.
So nice of you to come.
My pleasure.
This way.
The look of love is in your eyes. A look your smile can't disguise. The look of love, it's saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I've found you, you've got the look of love. It's on your face, the look that time can't erase.
Hello.
Hello. That's Lord Nelson, isn't it?
Yes, isn't he beautiful?
Yes.
And do you know what he said?
What?
England expects every man to do his duty.
So he did, yes. But, this is Mayfair. Lord Nelson's in Trafalgar Square, surely.
No, not anymore. He's mine. Haven't you read the papers today?
I don't normally get them quite so early.
I get them before they're printed.
Oh, well, I suppose you can do anything if you have money.
Why don't you come down to me?
Thank you very much.
Lovely place you've got down there.
Sit here. I do so like to feel comfortable with whatever I'm doing.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. The more relaxed the muscles, the better the synchronization between mind and body.
I should think you're frightfully synchronized, Mr. Tremble. Martini?
What about them?
I was about to offer you one. The things I didn't understand too well in your book. Let me see. Was it in chapter 7 or chapter 6?
Chapter 6, probably. Though, of course, it could have been chapter 7. Have you got the book, or is it still in your bed?
I believe it is.
Well, we better go right through the book, hadn't we? Do you get many complaints